Hello everyone. In this lecture we are going to discuss about class 8 topic chapter number 5 expansion formulae practice set 5.1. Practice set 5.1 we have a first question expand. Within it first sub question we have a plus 2 into a minus 1. So we have here given that a plus 2 into a minus 1. So first of all try to distribute a over the bracket and plus 2 over the second bracket, so that we are getting here a into a minus 1 plus 2 into a minus 1. Again try to distribute this a over the bracket and 2 over the bracket respectively, so that we are getting a into a as a square minus of 1 into a as a minus of a plus 2 into a as a 2a, 2 into minus of 1 as a minus of 2. So after all simplifying we have now a square minus of a plus 2a. After all simplifying we are getting a and minus of 2 as it is. So the expansion of a plus 2 into a minus 1 is of the form a square plus a minus of. Look at the second sub question m minus 4 into m plus 6. So again same thing, first of all we are trying to distributing that m over the second bracket and minus of 4 now over the second bracket, so that we are getting m into m plus 6, then minus of 4 into we are having m plus 6 again. Again try to distribute this m over the bracket and minus of 4 over the bracket, so that we are getting into m as a m square plus 6 into m as a 6m minus 4 into m as a minus of 4m. 6 4s are 24 plus minus minus of 24. Now again we can easily simplify 6m minus of 4m, that gives us 2m, so that we are having m square plus 2m minus of 24 be the expansion of m minus 4 into m plus 6. Look at the third sub question p plus 8 into p minus 3. So we are having here p plus 8 into p minus 3. We have expansion of given two brackets. So for that let us try to distribute p over the second bracket and plus 8 over the second bracket, so that we are getting p into p minus 3 plus 8 into we are having p minus 3. Again try to distribute p over the bracket and plus 8 over the bracket, so that we are getting p into p as a p square minus of 3 into p as a minus of 3p plus 8 into p as a 8p. 8 3s are 24 plus minus minus of 24, so that after all simplifying we are getting now minus of 3p plus 8p. After all simplifying it gives us 5p, so that we are having p square plus 5p minus of 24 be the expansion of p plus 8 into p minus 3. The sub question expand 13 plus x into 13 minus x, so that we are having here 13 plus x into 13 minus of x. So firstly we have to distribute 13 over the bracket and nextly plus x over the bracket, so that we are getting 13 into 13 minus x plus x into we are having 13 minus of x. Now try to distribute this 13 over the bracket and plus x over the bracket, so that we are getting here 13 13s are 169 minus x into 13 as a minus of 13x, x into 13 as a 13x again, and plus minus as a minus again, x into x becomes x square. So after all simplifying now here minus of 13x plus 13x getting cancelled or gives us a 0x. 0x means ultimately a 0. So better way we have to cancel them instead of writing the 0. So 13x into 13 minus x we will get 169 minus of x square. Look at the fifth sub question expand 3x plus 4y into 3x plus 5y. So I am writing we have to expand 3x plus 4y into 3x plus 5y. So let us try to distribute at start 3x over the bracket and 4y over the second bracket, so that we are getting 3x into we are having second bracket is of the form 3x plus 5y and plus 4y we have to distribute over the second bracket, so that 4y into second bracket is of the form 3x plus 5y. Again try to distribute this 3x over the bracket and 4y over the bracket, so that we are getting 3x into 3x as a 3x square, plus we are having 3x into 5y, plus 4y into we have a 3x, plus 4y into we have a 5y. So let us try to separate out the square. As per the rule of indices, once we are having a into b whole to the power m, we can write it as a raised to m into b raised to m. So that we are getting here 3 square into x square, plus now 3 into 5, 5 3s are we have a 15, x into y becomes xy, plus 4 3s are we have a 12, x into y becomes we have xy, plus 4 5s are we have a 20, y into y becomes y square. So that we can easily simplify now 3 square as a 9, x square as it is 15xy plus 12xy. 15 plus 12 we are having 27. So I am writing plus 27xy plus 20y square as it is. So the expansion of 3x plus 4y into 3x plus 5y is of the form 9x square plus 27xy plus 20y square. Sixth sub question is of the form expand 9x minus 5t whole into 9x plus 3t. So I am writing firstly the question 9x of 5 minus of 5t into 9x plus 3t. So first of all try to distribute 9x over the second bracket and next to it minus of 5t over the second bracket, so that we are getting 9x into 9x plus 3t minus of 5t into we are having 9x plus 3t. Now try to distribute here 9x over the bracket and minus of 5t over the bracket, so that we are getting 9x into 9x as a 9x the whole square plus 9x into we have a 3t. Now plus minus becomes minus 5t into 9x, so that I am writing 5t into 9x. Again plus minus becomes minus 5t into we have now 3t. Next to it, as per the rule of indices, again a into b whole to the power m, we can write it is of the form a raised to m into b raised to m. So ultimately we have to separate the square. 9 square into we have x square plus 9 3s are we have a 27, and next to it x into t we are getting xt plus next to it now 9 5s are we have a 45, so minus sign over there, minus of 45, t into x we can write it as a x into t also, so I am writing x into t, minus of 5 3s are we have a 15, and t into t we are getting t square. Try to simplify it furthermore. 9 square becomes 81, x square as it is, then 27xt minus of 45xt. So do that the subtraction. 45 minus of 27 we are getting 28. The sign convention of 28 among 27 and 45. 45 is the greatest integer having sign convention as a minus, so that we are having now minus of 28xt and minus of 15t square as it is. So I am writing now the expansion of 9x minus of 5t into 9x plus 3t, that is equals to we are having 81x square minus of 28xt minus of 15t square. Look at the seventh sub question. Expand m plus 2 divided by 3 whole into m minus 7 divided by 3. So I am writing the question m plus 2 divided by 3 into m minus we have 7 divided by 3. So let us try to distribute firstly m over the second bracket and next to it 2 by 3 over the second bracket, so that we are getting m into second bracket we have m minus 7 divided by 3 plus 2 by 3 into second bracket we are having m minus 7 divided by 3. Now let us try to distribute m over the bracket and 2 by 3 over the bracket, so that we are getting m into m as a m square, minus plus becomes a minus, 7 by 3 into m as a 7 by 3 times we are having m. Then plus plus as a plus, 2 by 3 into m as a 2 by 3 times m. Plus minus we have a minus, we are getting 2 by 3 into 7 by 3. Try to simplify it. We have now m square as a m square as it is. Now look at once. We can take m common here, so that will remain with the, I will write the plus sign, minus of 7 by 3 is in the first term and plus 2 by 3 is in the second term, whole into m, minus of, numerators are multiplication over numerator, denominators are multiplication over denominator. 7 2s are we have 14 and 3 3s are we have a 9 over denominator. Now once the denominator are same, try to add up the numerator. We have minus 7 plus 2 and whole into m minus of 14 divided by 9 as it is. So that we are getting now the expansion of m plus 2 by 3 whole into, we are having m minus 7 by 3, that is equals to m square. Now minus 7 plus 2 becomes a minus of 5. So plus minus we have ultimately minus. So that we are getting m square minus of 5 by 3 into m as it is, minus of 14 divided by 9. So this is the expansion of m plus 2 by 3 into m minus 7 by 3, that is equals to m square minus 5 by 3m minus of 14 divided by 9. Now look at the 8th question. Expand x plus 1 upon x whole into x minus 1 upon x. So that I am writing the question first. We have to expand x plus 1 upon x into x minus 1 upon x. So try to be first of all distribute x over the second bracket and next to it positive 1 upon x over the second bracket, so that we are getting x into x minus 1 upon x plus 1 upon x into x minus 1 upon x. So try to distribute again x over the bracket and 1 upon x over the bracket, so that we are getting x into x becomes x square plus minus minus, x into, now we are having 1 upon x plus plus becomes plus, we are having now 1 upon x into x plus minus becomes minus 1 upon x into 1 upon x. So try to simplify it now. X square as it is minus of, here x and x from numerator denominator getting cancelled, we remained with the 1. Again same thing, x and x from numerator denominator getting cancelled, we remained with the plus 1, minus of 1 into 1 becomes 1 divided by x into x becomes x square. So that here plus 1 minus 1 gives us 0. So no need to write down 0, you may cross them, that means cancel out them. So that we are having x plus 1 upon x into x minus 1 upon x, that is equals to x square minus 1 upon x square. So this is the expansion which we required. Look at the last question from practice set 5.1, question number 9. Expand 1 upon y plus 4 whole into 1 upon y minus of 9. So that now we are having 1 upon y plus 4 whole into 1 upon y minus of 9. So let us try to distribute firstly 1 upon y over the second bracket and nextly 4 over the second bracket. So that we are getting 1 upon y into 1 upon y minus of 9 plus 4 into, we are having 1 upon y minus of 9. Now let us try to distribute this 1 upon y and 4 over the bracket, so that we are getting here 1 upon y into 1 upon y plus minus becomes minus 1 upon y into, we are having 9 plus plus becomes plus 4 into 1 upon y plus minus becomes minus 4 into 9. So after all simplifying, now we have 1 ones are 1 divided by y into y as a y square minus of 9 ones are, we have a 9 divided by y plus 4 ones are, we have a 4 divided by y minus of 4 into 9 becomes 36. So look at the second and third term now. I will underline them. So that both are having the same denominator, I am writing the plus sign over there, and the denominator must be same. So now we have to add up numerator directly. So minus 9 plus 4 becomes a minus 5. So plus minus ultimately minus, so that we are getting 1 upon y square. Minus of 5 divided by y minus of 36 be the expansion of 1 upon y plus 4 whole into 1 upon y minus of 9. So here we have practice set 5.1. Thank you.